What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, here's the real truth. The Fantastic Four plot, in some semblance of the way that it is now, has existed online for about 6 months, and it hasn't helped that with recent fan screenings for the Fantastic Four, basically all of those details have been confirmed and or updated. Now, of course, at the channel, we covered when the post-credit scene leaked about 2 months ago, but now we've got an updated version with a lot more details, and given the fan reaction to the first round of post-credit scene leaks, I think this is going to make a lot of people a lot happier about what we're going to see when we get to the end of the Fantastic Four film. And while it still leaves a lot of the same questions, which we'll address those, and during this video, it definitely goes a lot further in introducing Victor Von Doom. We're breaking it all down, the updated details for the Fantastic Four post-credit scene, but first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel. That's all we do. Thanks to everyone who's been subscribing lately and helped grow the channel. And if you haven't already, I would just kindly invite you to do so. It's the #1 thing you can do to support us. Plus, it'll enter you for the giveaways if you want. Stick around to the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so for customary reasons, I will issue a spoiler warning, although you've made it pretty deep in this video already, and I'm sure a lot of the viewers here at the channel have already seen the leaked description that was out there for the post-credit scene from months ago. But now we have some very updated details about it, so if you don't want to know this stuff, now would be the time to back out. Otherwise, you've been warned. Okay, so the extended description starts with details we already know. The scene is going to open up quietly in the Baxter building, and Sue Storm is going to be with baby Franklin Richards, who's now at this point a few months old. He'll be about that age by the time we get to the end of the Fantastic Four, and we know that already from trailer shots. Now, she's going to be in the nursery reading him a book. She's going to turn around to grab another book off of the shelf in the corner. But by the time she turns back around, she freezes because Dr. Doom is with Franklin Richards. Now, the first description of the scene said that we wouldn't see his face, we wouldn't hear him speak, we would simply see him from about the chest area. In one arm, he'd be holding the iconic Dr. Doom mask, and in the other arm, he'd be holding an unconscious baby Franklin Richards. But this description is much different. It says when Sue turns around, Dr. Doom will actually be crouched in the corner speaking softly to Franklin Richards. He'll then slowly lift his head, lock eyes with Sue Storm, and then say something ominous. Other descriptions say that he says something about praising Franklin Richards' powers and possibly referencing how he'll make a good ally and or alongside his side for Avengers Secret Wars. Could be one and the same. But either way, it's foreshadowing to what's about to happen in Doomsday. Now, if you're wondering about the discrepancy here and why the descriptions of the scenes is so vastly different, I think there's a good reason for that. I would be not shocked at all to find out that Marvel Studios had shot a couple of different versions of this so that they could do exactly what they did with the earlier test screenings, show people that, yeah, there's going to be a tease for Dr. Doom, but not give them the whole thing, including Robert Downey Jr., his dialogue, that reveal. There's obviously something going on with the Fantastic Four, given the reveal of the scene from the test screenings, that Dr. Doom is not present at the World Leaders meeting, even though we will see a lot variant flag. He just won't be there. Something is up, and as we discussed in our previous video, because it looks like we'll be revisiting the now confirmed 828 Fantastic Four timeline during the beginning of Avengers Doomsday, there's a really good chance that his origin and his setup, the backstory, the reason he's going to abscond with Franklin Richards in the first place, has to do with a rift between him and Reed Richards that stems back to their earlier history. It's why he didn't show up at the World Leaders meeting, and it's most likely why, via both of these descriptions, Sue Storm is basically speechless and freezes. There won't be a question of who kidnapped baby Franklin Richards. She's going to know exactly who Victor Von Doom is because there's already an established history between him and Reed Richards. That's why they'll end up trying to track him across the multiverse, and I think that that is the answer to one of the questions that's left off by this post-credit scene. How in the world do we go from them being in the 828 and us going back there during Doomsday to them showing up in the Thunderbolts post-credit scene? Yes, it's not the same ship, but if you've been reading the plot leak rumors, you'll know there's a really good reason why it's not the same ship from the end of the Fantastic Four. We'll discuss that in another video. So most likely, and without needing to lean on a plot leak to figure this out, it's going to be Reed's work, his mathematics, as he said, stretching the limits of space and looking at black holes as basically a way to travel the multiverse. It's going to be all his breakthroughs through the film that are going to give Dr. Doom literally the in, working off of that to take his own approach to the multiverse. All of this revealed via Reed Richards. Dr. Doom's going to see it as an opportunity for him to try to conquer conquer it all in a way that now is possible because Franklin Richards is going to show the world with the resurrection of Sue Storm that he is infinitely powerful. So again, based on everything Reed has done, including have a son, he's able to hijack all of this and use it as an opportunity for him to try to become God Emperor Doom with Reed's breakthroughs in technology and math, and now by kidnapping their son who's infinitely powerful. And if you guys saw the trailer that actually dropped today, it's hilarious. There's like a newscast reporting on them being pregnant and wondering if baby Franklin Richards is going to have superpowers as he looks directly at the screen. And the reason that that's so funny is because Franklin Richards is one of the most powerful characters we've ever seen in Marvel Comics. There's almost not enough hyperbole to express the extent of the feats that he's pulled off. We've talked about them here at the channel. And again, for the Russos, who felt like depowering Hulk was the only way that they could deal with his quote-unquote solve everything, pun totally intended, of a character, they literally depowered Hulk because they thought it was too easy for him to just beat everybody. I don't know what in the world they are going to do with Franklin Richards. Like literally, when this guy can actually grab a hold of his powers, there's almost nothing he can't do. And I think that being kidnapped by Dr. Doom and before he can remember who his parents are is how we get that setup for Sue Storm as Dr. Doom's wife and Franklin Richards as his son. It's a pretty messed up continuity that leads to the events of Avengers Secret Wars. And again, if Franklin Richards' power is now on Dr. Doom's side, there'll be almost nothing he can't accomplish if he can harness that in the exact same way that looking like Tony Stark and presenting himself as an ally to the 616 is going to be rather easy because he looks the part. Basically, just using everyone around him to command more power. It's so classically Dr. Doom. I cannot wait for it. My only sort of wish was that we'd get more setup for him during the Fantastic Four, but it seems like this movie has its hands full and by all reports did a good job with it. But you guys let me know all your thoughts down below. As always, I am all ears what you think about this updated post-credit scene report. Let me know down in the comments quickly. Let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. All right, still giving away PlayStations at the channel. We've got one coming up in a couple of weeks for the Fantastic Four drop. We'll also start giving away tickets next week. If you want to be entered to win, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button because you want to be a subscriber. Also, leave a comment down below because it's truly random. The more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. Make sure to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on to keep up with the videos. And if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. I have been spending more time in the comments responding to you guys, but it makes it even more important for you to stay safe and vigilant at the channel. And if you should ever get some spam, really on my channel or anywhere, with someone trying to pretend to be a content creator and then charge you for shipping for a prize that doesn't exist, just report it directly to YouTube and they will delete those comments. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. Find me on all other platforms with original music under the name AllFires, including the song in the background. Thanks for checking my music out. Thanks for checking this channel out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.